Welcome to the Pike Breakdown Lane. You break down, and we point and laugh. Just like the other Pike 100 FM. The Pike.
Yeah, we do it every week at this time, and thank you very much for leaving your messages. We really, really appreciate it, and let's see what kind of trouble we can get into this week.
I heard you talking about Jack Edwards again. Lifelong Bruins fan. That guy is the worst announcer ever to broadcast on television.
Wow.
Period. He can't speak. Sounds like he's always having a stroke. Has the worst analogies ever. Poor John Cusick is rolling over in his grave listening to that fool on the TV. I've got a million other Bruins fans that feel the same way. That guy needs to retire.
Oh, some Jack Edwards hate.
And he's a Bruins fan.
You guys should start a club. The Jack Edwards Hate Club.
Wow.
Yeah, boy, he really doesn't like him, which is great. I think that's great. If Jack Edwards rubs you the wrong way and you're still watching the game, you got to sit through Jack Edwards.
Well, you have no choice if you want to watch a Bruins game.
Shame on this guy for bringing up Cusick. All right? Leave him alone. Him and Derek Sanderson in the 80s were right up there with Don and Jerry for the Sox. They were just great.
I think that's his point.
Well, yeah, I know that's his point. I was just making my point saying that was also a great Boston sports combo. But, I think I hope Jack Edwards is going to be with us for a long time.
Oh, he's such a homer. He's such a homer. Get over it.
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Mike, it's only Tuesday, and already this week, Chuck Perks shut off my favorite U2 song on Monday morning. And then I tune in today, and you're talking about drinking out of tampons. This radio station's going right down the tube. Speaking of tampons.
Obviously, the unmistakable voice of Peterman from the Bravehearts. Right there.
That's funny. Yeah, we were talking about sneaking alcohol into... We were talking about nips being banned.
Right, and then someone said they can't do that because that's how we sneak alcohol into concerts.
And your wife...
My wife has this great... she got it online. It looks like a box of tampons. It even says Tampax on the cover. But they're packaged... The tampons, they look like tampons, but they're actually test tubes, and she pours her booze. Her booze. I don't take part in that. That's illegal. She pours her booze in there, so we have a little cocktail while we're watching a concert.
Shu carries a flask like a man.
I know. I hide the flask in my crotch, just like every other man does. All right?
Or bring the nips.
Speaking of Peterman, I want to remind people, they are looking for bands this year during the Braveheart season to play for during a few Saturday night games in June, July, and I think there's one in August. So if you're in a band and you want to get in front of a bunch of Bravehearts fans, they've had music there in the past, but they're really trying to step it up for their 10th anniversary this year. It's Saturday Night Live concerts. So these are all Saturday night games. If you go to pikefm.com, you can you'll see the Bravehearts logo guitar there, and you can click the link, and it has everything you need to submit, an audio file, your band's electronic press kit, whatever it may be. So if you're in a band or if you're just a guy plays acoustic guitar and sings, they would love to hear from you, and they want to get some live music over there at Fit and Field.
Hey, Shu. It's the hockey guy from last week. Just got back from the Railers-Mariners game. What a fantastic game of hockey that was, huh? I was seated behind the bench, had a nice view of Adam Webster across the ice, and fortunately I think I did a major faux pas. The kiss cam went on a couple right behind me. I, like an idiot, lifted my can of seltzer, blocking the shot. Kissed it. I think I'm gonna head back to the DCU in a couple weeks.
I'm glad that he was kissing his seltzer can. I thought that was going to go in a terrible direction.
I remember that. I figured it was a beer can.
Right.
I saw it up on the video board as I was announcing, let's do Kiss Cam. And so he kissed his, it was seltzer, not beer.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Apparently blocking another couple there. But, that guy called last week saying that we got him into hockey and going to Railers games. That's awesome, man. Congrats. They're not back home until, is it April 1st they're back home for military?
Next Wednesday
Next
first.
Wednesday first?
Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, with Saturday being Military Appreciation Night.
You can go to railershc.com to get your tickets and get the remaining games, the home games they have.
It's a shout-out to the North High basketball team for winning the D1 championships in Worcester. Congratulations, and go Woo!
Yeah, awesome. First time ever. Division I state championship basketball title here in Worcester from North High. So they're Sunday they're going to have the rolling rally. It's going to start at North High. They'll stop at Plumley Village, and then there's going to be a big ceremony at Polar Park. So I hope we can all go down there and support these kids who did such a great job this season. That is the Pike Breakdown Lane. Thank you very much for calling. We'll never call you back. Don't worry when you leave a message, and we'll never sell your information because we just don't know how.
You can call the Pike Breakdown